Hi, and welcome. I'm Maggie Meyer, CEO or Chief Energy Officer of MaggieMeyer.com. For over 2 decades now, I have been speaking, coaching, and consulting entrepreneurs, executives, and employees from around the world on how to boost their energy, mood, and motivation, all naturally, without pills or booze. Better known as Canada's natural healing and detox expert, I've empowered thousands of clients to break free from their constant battle and struggle with their own bodies in areas like chronic exhaustion, tiredness, fatigue, moodiness, anxiety, weight-related stress, as well as depression and addictions. I see countless entrepreneurs and high achievers struggle in their day-to-day, trying to keep up with their endless tasks, going up and down emotionally, dealing with anxiety, feeling very alone and isolated, and blaming themselves for not being motivated or disciplined enough. What I found is that they get stuck in what I call one of my 4 energy traps. The first energy trap is what I call the drag trap. I'm sure you can relate to this. You've got lots to do, but you are exhausted. You don't have the energy to complete the task. As a result, you're dragging and you're unproductive. The second energy trap is what I call the emotional roller coaster trap. That's when you're up, you're feeling great, and then you go down, you plummet, and you don't feel good, and you're definitely not productive anymore. The third trap is what I call the negative chatter trap, sometimes referred to as ants. You know, those automatic negative thoughts that you get in your head, and they're really negative. They're not your friend, telling you always what you can't do, what you can't achieve, that you'd be a fool to think that you could double or triple your income, or that you could actually have more time spending it with your family, or quit your job and start a business. Whatever the reasons are, business, personal, financial goals, etc. Finally, the last trap is what I call the withdrawal trap. That's the fourth trap. That's when you start getting really down about yourself and your abilities. You start isolating from your family and your colleagues. And maybe one cookie now has turned into a box of cookies at night, or maybe one drink now is turning into a bottle of wine or a bottle of alcohol every couple of nights, right? You stop believing in yourself. You stop believing in your dreams. And this can lead to a very dangerous road: substance abuse or addiction. Can you relate to one or even all of these traps? I certainly can, because I was in all of them. And I can assure you from my own personal experience that I've gotten out of them permanently, and so can you. Just a little bit about myself. I've had quite the life. I've overcome an abusive, violent, and very traumatic childhood that resulted in creating a lot of mental health challenges for myself, particularly anxiety and OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, all of which I've overcome without any pills. I also started drinking in my teens and really was abusing alcohol for about 3 decades. And I'm happy to tell you that I'm a proud member of AA. I'm still in the program. I love it. I work with other addicts, and I've been sober for 13 years and counting. We all have traumas in our life, and I certainly had one a few years ago. I did have a son. His name was Adam, but unfortunately at the age of 27, he died by suicide. I had to learn a lot. I had to really dig deep, and I've really come out the other end. I have done the work. And I must say, I'm proud to admit that I did not have one alcoholic drink during that time period. I still miss my son, and it's still challenging, but I have a lot of hope and a lot of love. And I want to see other people overcome their issues as well. Now, we've all been taught in society, especially as entrepreneurs and high achievers, if you're not feeling good, don't take a day off. Don't really think about yourself. Don't engage in self-care. Just keep on going, keep on grinding. I take a completely opposite approach to that when it comes to your health and well-being. When I work with my clients around the world, we take a look at the root cause of your lack of energy and stamina by looking at you biochemically. And I've learned that when we look at three specific things, and they're very often overlooked and ignored. Number one, toxic chemicals in your body. Number two, mineral imbalances in your body. And finally, your limiting beliefs or negative thinking. I've learned that when we look at three specific things, and they're very often overlooked, toxic chemicals, mineral imbalances, and your limiting beliefs or negative thinking. And this most definitely affects your focus, your mood, and your mindset. Today, I help entrepreneurs and high achievers boost their productivity and output naturally without any need for stimulants or short-term fixes. And we do all of this by combining science, scientific testing with natural healing remedies. So what we do is we remove the toxic chemicals from your body, we rebalance your minerals, and then we take a look at mindset, eliminating permanently, I might add, negative beliefs, fears, etc., that are holding you back from achieving your goals. Now, when it comes to natural healing remedies, I have traveled extensively around the world: China, Japan, Hong Kong, Europe, Africa, Latin America, North America, the Caribbean, learning about the best wellness and natural practices to help you. So imagine being more focused, achieving all your goals with peace of mind, lots of balanced energy, and time left over to spend with your family and friends. And most importantly, having some fun again and being part of a community that understands and cares about you. Together, let's get to the root of your symptoms so you too can supercharge your energy, mood, and mindset. Are you ready? Book a call with me today. I would love to have a conversation with you. I look forward to speaking to you. Go ahead, book that call now.